Yo everyone, Cookie here, and due to a few people asking, I will today be making a tutorial about my settings and how I take photos in Assetto Corsa. So, first things first, let's get some of the settings dialed in. Head over to the Content Manager settings, then Assetto Corsa, and then System settings. Here you want to uncheck the box that says Orbit Mode for F5 camera, and then you also want to make sure that your photos are being saved as PNG photos. And hey, we're done. But first, here are my settings that I use. So this includes post-processing filters, the weather system, and so on. And hey, now that that's done, you just want to load into any map with any car, doesn't matter. We'll just get to it. We're going to ignore the fact that my FPS is dropping like crazy right now. But I do have a photo in mind, so let's head over to Tatsumi and then we'll go ahead and figure everything out. And we're here. Alright, so I have in mind this like dreamy, JDM style photo, like not vibrant, more cool type dingy. Yeah. Anyways, look, let's stop here because I want to see, does this location look good during the night? Because it's going to be a night photo, so let's check that out. And alright, that looks pretty good. It's well lit, you can see the car. Well, alright. So let's park here and now we're gonna wait a bit, for the reason being when you're gonna take a static photo, you want to have a bit of a break because then you can adjust stuff during the replay mode. Speaking of which, now we're going to head to the menu and we're going to go to the replay mode and not the photo mode, that's not what you might think. So let's fast forward a bit here. And alright, so you want to go into F5 camera by pressing F5, and now we're going to put our pure planner into replay mode and we're going to take out our photo mode. So first of all, let's zoom into the subject of our photo, and now we're going to remove the driver. And here you can, adjust if you want to have headlights on or whatever, it doesn't matter. So right now, I will adjust the depth of field in the photo mode app. Now you can also do this by pressing Control on your keyboard and then clicking with your mouse onto the car or wherever. And now I'm going to adjust the photo a bit. So this right here are the color grading filters, which as you can see, there's quite a lot of them and there's something for everyone. So personally I like this one, I use it quite a lot, and you want to drag the slider down because we don't want it to be 100%. Now I'm going to adjust some of these values here because I want the photo to be a bit darker. Alright, so this looks pretty alright, I'd say. Now we're going to add rain. And rain is a hit or miss thing, some people are going to like it, some won't. And this is why we left quite a bit of space there, because now as you can see the rain can, so to say, apply to the car. Right, so now we're going to go here, and now we're going to zoom in a bit, and now we're going to use shutter speed. But Cookie, why are we using shutter speed for motion blur? This is a static photo. Well, we're gonna use it because we're gonna make the rain disappear. See? Magic. Alright, so the photo was a bit too dark, so let's adjust the brightness here. And now I am going to try to find a better looking filter. Alright, this one's pretty good looking, so let's actually drop the brightness back down. And let's see how the photo looks. And hey, that looks pretty good, I'd say. So let's adjust the sharpness here. And let's save it. And now I'm going to fast forward this part because, you know, we're just trying to find different angles. You can see me trying to take a few photos with different angles from behind, the quarter shot of the rear end, and so on. However, in the end, I did find one position which is front facing, so you can see the bumper here. This one turned out very well because now we're going to see the photo in the end. You know, the bright car, the dark background with the, you know, temperature drop down a bit, just looks very nice in the end. And here you can see the final results. In my opinion, it turned out very good, but this is just achieved by experimenting with different temperatures, different filters, so on. Alright, as that is currently the qualifying for the 24 hours of Nordschleife, let's do a photo over there. So here's the thing about track photos. If you look at this photo, for example, you'll notice that there's barely any motion blur. And that is what I'll be doing right now. That being said, you can use quite a bit of motion blur at times, which will make your photo look something like this. But alright, let's fast forward to the carousel. And now I'll go into F5 as before, and I'll try to find a good spot or location to see the front of the car, because, you know, if we look at the photo from before, you can see that the car is in the carousel and it's facing the camera. So that's what I'll be trying to achieve right now. Alright, so it's currently the same process as before. We're experimenting with different post-processing filters, with different color grading filters, with different weather, different time. You know, we're just using everything we can as of right now just to make the photo look as good as possible, and then further on we can edit it using Photoshop or something like that. In the end, I ended up taking 2 carousel photos, and this is what both of them look like. And so at the end, I decided to take one more photo at Flansgarten because the car gets airborne here, and you know, it makes for a really good photo. Now, as you can see, it's the exact same process as before. We're just trying out different things, experimenting until it looks good. Speaking of which, this is what the photo looked like at the end. And yeah, when you're done with the photos, head over to our Discord server and post all of them in the Assetto Corsa channel, in the media channel, and then everyone will react with good reactions, and then you'll be happy. Yeah!